I wonder what she's looking at. Out to sea, I think. Hello and welcome to Certosa Marina in Venice. It's been a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah, we've had a great time exploring around, not just in Venice itself, but in the outlying islands and in the dinghy, so that's been real fun.
I think you can stay and find something new every single day for the next 6 months. That's my plan anyway. And it's so easy to get around, isn't it, on the public transport here?
Yeah, everything happens on the water. Hope you enjoy the film.
Coming up, an historic festival of gondolas, Venetians making the most of the late summer sunshine. Exploring the hidden side of Venice, an ancient church and a fort. And sightseeing in St. Mark's Square, possibly my favourite place in the world. We leave the marina by Vaporetto, excited to see the islands and explore the sights. For some of our fellow travellers, it's just another commute to the office. First stop, Murano, famous for its beautiful buildings and colourful glass. A good place for window shopping. Steve, on the other hand, is more admiring of the varnish on other people's boats. We spend the day getting used to the water taxi as you would a bus or a tram in any other city. Even the hospital ambulances are on water. Then it's time for me to take a trip back to the UK to see the rest of the family we've missed since the COVID lockdown.
While Jude is away, Millie and I explore. I will never tire of these views, or the immaculate varnish. As it happened, the Grand Canal was buzzing this weekend because of Regatta Storica, the main event in the Venetian rowing calendar. It takes some navigating to find a viewing spot on the Grand Canal, but it's worth the effort. As the next generation of masters of the water hold races, the veterans relive the pageantry in traditional boats and dress. A tradition that goes back thousands of years and is appreciated by locals and tourists alike. While standing by the Rialto Bridge, I wonder how Judy's doing.
It's pretty hazy, but you can see where I am here in the Peak District. There's plenty to look at up here.
Yeah.
Though it is quite a dull day today.
Clouds. And a nice edge up above us.
Morning. Morning.
Right.
4 generations of our family out for a walk, taking it slowly to accommodate the shortest legs and keeping well hydrated. This year, a staycation seemed a good idea for the little one. There's Dan standing on the top. Whee! That's the view. And look, we really are on the top. This is the rock that I am standing on. It turned out the hike coincided with nap time. We had enough, Poppet. Is it quite a long walk? Oh dear, okay, good night. Does this happen often, Emily?
No. It's rare that we're up a mountain and he decides to have a nap.
Tomorrow is another day, little bear.
No time for napping in Venice, too much to see. The 5 regions that make up the main islands of Venice are the obvious main attraction. Certosa is conveniently positioned so that we can easily access Venice and the outlying islands, which are all different. None more so than Lido, a long beach resort with the biggest collection of beach huts I've ever seen. It's weird. It's a whole estate of beach huts, not just a line.
I think a lot of the Italians are here to sell things because they've got bikinis pegged up.
Oh, I think they're shops as well.
Yeah.
The Italians are always stylish, and the men have a flair for beachwear that the Northern Europeans might shy away from. If you're a man, you wear your Speedos because you're Italian. You can. It's a nice big beach, though. Lido has beaches and a different feel to the main islands, with their myriad of canals. But other islands like Certosa itself is different again. A 50-acre park adjoins the marina, and there's plenty of other islands around. We go for an explore in the dinghy. So they've got this little jetty around the back of the marina. I think they do some kayak tour things from here.
Kayaking, rowing, pizza vans.
Yeah, it's
Brilliant. This is the action part of the marina.
yeah, people sort of come to picnic out here. It's actually really quite nice. And there's some interesting discoveries to be made on the adjacent islands. It's a beautiful old church. It's just incredible that, you know, overgrown and left here in the middle of Venice. You've got that.
I am a bit worried
About what?
that we're on Ministry of Defence land.
We might be, but there's not anyone in it. I mean, look at that beautiful old building, completely empty. It's amazing. I mean, you see it all over Venice, don't you? These sort of unused,
Gorgeous building.
gorgeous buildings, yeah. And you think, well, the real estate here must be incredibly
Insane.
expensive. Why don't they just leave them? This seems to be the island that Venice forgot. And at the head of the island, a fort. Fort Sant'Andrea was built at the start of the 16th century. It's magnificent. Its important strategic position defended Venice for centuries. Its low gun positions designed to hit close to the waterline, but in all the years it only fired on one ship, a French frigate that surrendered. After our excursions, we had to try the local pizzas. We're joined by Millie's boyfriend, James. Traditionally made pizzas in a wood-fired bread oven. So is this the key to a good pizza then, a good oven?
Also, not only.
Not only. I don't think he's giving away the secrets.
It smells so good. James.
The perfect end to a perfect day. Our mooring at Certosa Marina is idyllic. A lovely place to watch the world go by. And best of all, Judy's back. It's another lovely day today. It was supposed to rain this morning, but it's been great, isn't it?
Absolutely. We woke up, beautiful, calm, quiet, listening to the egrets. I went on a run, and now, 15 minutes away, we're going to be in Mark Square.
Yeah,
Thoughts?
yeah, it's great. We walk through the little along the walkway and through the parkland here, and we go and catch a vaporetto.
Or we could have a picnic in the park, or a coffee in the restaurant. One of the first things you see when you come to Certosa is this. A fantastic restaurant. Part of it is floating and part of it's on the land, but it's quite posh, isn't it? You get some quite good meals here and some quite interesting people.
Yeah, a lot of people come and spend some time here, don't they? Come in just for that. So you come in on the little speedboats and come onto this pontoon and just go in there for lunch or dinner, which is great. And the other thing, good for us, is we're just heading straight up here to where the vaporetto is, and vaporettos are quite expensive here if you're just doing them one at a time. It's about what, $7.50? Is it $7.50?
Yeah, I think $7.50
for a single.
Yeah.
But we have a card, and it costs €100 this card, but lasts for 6 years, and it means that basically it's €1.50 per trip, so it makes it much more affordable. So this is the machine. Flip it in there and let the vaporetto know that we're going that way.
Yeah, it looks like mine needs a top up, so we'll go to Lido, I think, and do that. And also you can get tickets for museums, so you can get a block ticket to go and see all the museums, so we'll do that as well.
You can see it looks pretty much like an underground in most major cities. We're here, Certosa, and we can just come around. St Mark's Square is here. You can go all the way around the island and out to Murano and Murano. They're sort of the further islands as well. So yeah, it's very good. Has he caught one?
Nobody looks pretty professional. I think you could take some lessons from him.
I need a big rod like that.
It's got one in the net. Can you see? It's down there. We're getting quite good at navigating the bus stops now, but I still find myself just taking in the view. Did I mention how much I love Venice? Like most cities, there is a more sinister side. This is the ancient Bridge of Sighs, so named because it's the last walk between the court and the cells, and the last view prisoners had of freedom. I think I'd wish that I wasn't going to prison. If I looked out the window there, I get it. I would sigh, really. The cells are remarkably well preserved. The carvings from prisoners date back to the 14th century.
Why their doors were so small?
I don't know. There's like a glass room in here. The other side of the bridge is Doge's palace, the seat of power in Venice from the 14th to the end of the 19th centuries. The Gothic style is breathtaking. Every room has exquisite, detailed paintings and architecture. Too much to take in just one visit. We'll have to come again. Yes, that pass we got meant that you can go in and out of museums and churches for 3 months, I think. So we'll make good use of that.
Yeah, we do a lot of exploring in the city, but for now, with the weather's really good. We had a couple of days of rain, but it's come back really nice now. So we're actually going to take the boat out later this afternoon and anchor out in the lagoon. There are quite a few spots around. It's very shallow, but if you know where you're going, you can get to some nice anchor spots. And there's one near Murano, which we're going to try and head for today. And
that's the island with all the colourful houses. So I've been there before a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to
Lace Island, they call it.
Yeah, hanging out there would be great. Yes, Lace Island, and then Murano is Glass Island.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we'll do a bit of that, and actually we can go out of the lagoon as well, which we'll do at some stage, and you can sail out in the ocean and in another entrance, and then all the way back past St Mark's Square itself. So that's going to be good.
Yeah, that's going to be the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sailing in your own boat through St Mark's Square. Yeah. Wonderful. That's my idea of heaven. As you can see, I'm a bit excited about the next few months. It is going to get cold though. Everyone tells us that November we'll have the heating full on and won't be able to emerge. So there we go. We'll get the season, won't we?
We'll swap our sunshade bimini here for a full cover, which we have. We didn't put that out in Cartagena because it just stays warm right through the winter there. But we've used it many times before in the UK and in Holland, and it's very good. It gives you a sort of an extra room outside. You call it our conservatory, don't you? It is
our conservatory. Anyway, thank you very much to our patrons and subscribers, and thank you for watching. We've had a good time, haven't we, over the last couple of weeks, so keep with us and we'll have a good winter.
Thanks for watching.